Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Frozen Synapse 2. So, as I discovered last time, we're not quite as done buying stuff as I thought we were. We definitely need to finish filling out some of these teams. I suppose... Really, I guess because mercenaries arrive instantly, I suppose there's not really a reason for us to spend the money on the mercenaries now. We could wait until the team is actually needed and adapt it right at that moment. Yeah, that's probably right. I think for right now what we're going to do is just let time roll forward and see what comes. Given Geometry and the Diamond Brothers really don't like each other, Guest is attacking me at corporate office. Well, obviously we will defend. Which... Here? The empty place? Obviously it can't be the empty one. Also, I thought Guest and I... Alright. Alright, Guest. Oh, they're attacking us here where we're patrolling the building, right. We're gonna have to do something. This isn't actually an attack on me, to be fair. This is an attack on Brightling University, but also... Wait, is it Brightling that's paying us for this? I think so. We need to hold out for 20 turns. After that, you can break their shape connection. Something tells me that the way we solve this is going to be by killing them all. So the 20 turns is probably irrelevant. We have a flamethrower, a toxic grenade, 2 snipers, 2 rifles to be worried about, and then they have smoke and a knife, which I am less concerned about. Although the smoke could be useful against us, considering that we do have a number of scoped rifles. Oh, hey, what on earth is going on here? Yeah, most of my units are where I put them. This toxic... Wait. This squad doesn't have a toxic grenade launcher, does it? We should have these 3 units. Right, this pistol's not a militia pistol. These are all my units, and they're supposed to be inside. That's the whole point of setting up... Well, I mean, I don't get to do anything here, but I might lose all of my good gun units right away due to them extremely not being in the position they're supposed to be in. I took time to set up deployment and everything here. Yeah, that's... This game is super broken. To be clear, does that guy... Yeah, that guy just has me. I just lose because of the situation that I was set up in here. Well, we can dodge into the smoke. And then, like... Try something like that, maybe? Or... I mean, I don't have to get very far. I'm wondering if I could just dodge into the smoke, and then now that he's lost sight of me, I could run out that way, maybe? The other thing I could do is I could dodge into the smoke and then come around here and just try to kill a bunch of them. I might, if I don't get hit by the rifles, I might actually be able to just kill a whole bunch of them, right? Because I am way better at this range than most of their units are. Yeah, I think that's the plan. And then, now that we have no containment because a lot of my units got suddenly deleted for no reason, we definitely have to re-evaluate this one. I suppose what I could do here is have this rifle stand there, and now he's covering both of these entrances. The shotgun's got that, and that does cover everything. Baron Boom and a normal grenade launcher apparently were totally part of this squad, so I guess let's just have Baron Boom move up to here, because this is like... I don't know what to do here. This is frustrating. It is frustrating the way this has worked out. So Scoped Rifle Guy is out here by himself, and he's going to do what he's going to do. The rest of our units are not going to run out in the street to try to defend him. I don't think that would be a good idea. Why are you... Wait, what? He extremely did not... I had given him... We tested the move orders. We know that he should have moved normally. Why did he act like he had an aim order over to here? Alright, I don't know what's going on. This game is... it has become very buggy. We are having some serious issues with bugginess that we were not having before. I know they've been pushing patches. Maybe they totally broke the game in one of their patches? I can't imagine what else could possibly be responsible for the stuff we are seeing. you can get up here and just duck. We can duck behind this thing and just shoot grenades out there. See, so I kind of have to like long turn and wait for them to get closer. Okay, so that pistol unit was actual militia. And now they're going to have these snipers just sit out here, huh? Is this guy going to get in range in a single turn? No. Okay, so we run one more turn forward. Yeah, that really sucks that it just like ejected two of my... I spent the time to set up deployment and everything. Okay, he's going to wait for his buddies to catch up. That's fair enough. Well, we have to just move time forward in 5% in 5-second chunks here. I do appreciate that they now, like, it seems like they did actually add a timer. You know, Balaka was saying you keep them busy for a certain number of turns and I'll break their shape connection. So like they do actually now have some impetus to come after us, so we don't have to engage with these snipers at all. I do really appreciate that. That is an issue that I'm glad they fixed. But I'm less happy about my units being teleported out to be instantly killed and then taking orders that they were never given to allow them to be killed more easily. Also, I'm not 100% clear what's going on here. Why this flamethrower unit would choose to fire at this moment. Maybe it thought I was going to rush them? Well, now that they have no reactive firing units, we can actually play the grenade game a little bit, and we can also just move around to here, probably, actually. That is a terrible way to plan that. Right, like now we have a massive advantage. I guess they still have their sniper, but their snipers are way too far away to shoot at me. I wonder if I should just run out there with the shotgunner as well? Okay, that's pretty well timed. And then, yeah, you need to get, like, back inside. I kind of want to run up with the shotgunner, but I also don't want them to have two of my units close together. You know, I don't want to surprise get killed by a really good grenade shot. So maybe we should just leave the shotgunner back? Yeah, for right now I think that's fine. So we'll bring up our own gas grenade. We can play area denial with them. And if they ever give me an open shot, the rifle goes to work. And if their snipers approach, then we will just go back inside, because I have no interest in fighting those snipers. They're just killing each other. They're not even... Boy. I feel like there must have been an update that broke some stuff, you know? Alright, let's try to plan for this guy trying to sneak around a little bit. And if he just comes straight forward, the rifle's got him. And if we're going to have these two units both in this room, I definitely want to... Oh, sorry, don't do that. Fire from this node.
System primed.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen here probably is that we just kill this guy, or he runs into his own toxic cloud or something. And then we hide until the snipers go away. A lot of dead civilians. I don't think their snipers are going to be a threat within the next 5 seconds. So I think, honestly, at this point, we maybe just want to withdraw the grenades. I guess he's going to survive, right? He's not just going to sit there for that long. He'll get to cover. But maybe... Maybe I need to get around out to here? No, please do not run through the toxic cloud.
System primed.
Alright. I hope that they program the AI to deal with the time limit, because if they didn't, those snipers are just going to sit out there. Yeah, this is why I figured he was going to try to... Oh, no. Okay, yeah, he did eventually get to cover. Okay, so this is why I want these guys out here, so that we can try to put some grenades in some useful places. Those guys are not moving around at all. Here, there we go. This side of the wall. I mean, I'm gonna try just approaching. Let's see if he does anything.
System primed.
He could totally read this and just kill me. And if he does, then we probably hide. I'll just go back inside.
Hostile.
Never mind, we got him. Oh, that's not great. Apparently the snipers are close enough to aim. I do not have a good intuitive grasp of aiming distance in this game. So it is turn 11. We just try to get back inside. Once you're about here, stand up. And you guys, I changed my mind, go back inside. Okay, and then we just wait.
System primed.
I don't think I want a long turn at all, because then I will lose track of where we are in time. Because we'll process a turn that is longer than the number of world seconds that must elapse for the mission to end.
System primed.
So we're just going to press this button a bunch. My suspicion is they're going to crouch out there in the street where they have their sightline until their shape connection breaks. Didn't I put a stand-up order on that node? Well, not that it matters.
System primed.
Now, we do still have some militia approaching. Right, there was a pistol unit that was sort of to our northwest, who probably will continue to try to get over here, right? Where'd that guy go? Nope, he is, in fact, just going to watch this doorway. Alright, well, that's a fine thing for him to do.
System primed.
We don't need him to go and sacrifice himself, so I suppose it's fine that he doesn't do it. I'm still very annoyed about my rifles.
System primed.
Now, you know, I'm making some assumptions here. I'm assuming that the fact that they're going to lose their shape connection is a new thing, and that it is not just the case that sometimes missions have done that.
Primed.
That might be a thing that's been true since the launch. But it is very clear to me that these snipers are not... they are not designed to take that into account. Oh hey, the game crashed. Okay, and we're back. This game is... There are things about it that just don't work anymore. I don't usually like to get real negative. There's like a whole brand of internet video gaming stuff that's like, oh, I'm so mad at the game, and like, I think the performativity of that stuff is super lame, and also like, it's just not fun to put more negativity out into a world that really, really doesn't need any more negativity. But I'm starting to get really bummed out about parts of this game. I still really like the mission gameplay when it works, but it is becoming less and less functional as time goes on, and I don't know if that's due to like things breaking down over the length of the campaign, or if it's the patches that they're releasing that are breaking basic functionality or what, but like this thing where a bunch of my units had to start in the middle of the street and stuff, that sucks, man. That really sucks. Okay, he did say he would break their shape connection after 20 turns, right? So this should be the end of that. Okay, yep, no more mission timer. I have failed. it says. You know what? That's fine. Did he say our shape connection would break? Nope, success. The voice said you have failed, right? I can't simply ignore the rapid inroads you're making. Okay, alright. I'm done with you. Treaty. Okay. I'm really trying with her. I just want her to leave me the heck alone. Basically. Okay, we killed their squad in combat. The "you have failed" notification was apparently a total lie. What's up, Malcolm? It's been brought to my attention that Breitling University are conducting yet another disruptive protest. I'm sorry, I don't care about that. Also, they're probably in the right. So there's that as well. Okay, inconvenient. That is the place that is furthest from an established team. We've tracked Olsen to the stadium. It's verified this time. He's brought a large Sonata force with him. Forgiven geometry units have pinned his squad down and we're coming in to finish the job. Oh yes, Sonata is focused here. This may well be our chance. The grand opportunity and all that, for grasping victory. That's weird. That was a weird way to put that, but okay. That's exciting. What is the story with Gun Trinity? How... 5 minutes. Okay. I think we let them finish regenerating and then we let them handle this. We don't have enough money to fill the base defense squad with real units. We could send the Morgan outfitted with some real units, but I actually really like this team. I think the rocket launcher with the weird fuse is actually super fun to use, and I like our minigun quite a bit. Here we get our mine layer. Let's have a quick look at the mercenary list. Is there anybody really exciting? We only have $105,000, so we can't buy a bunch of good units. We could grab a scoped rifle. One of those is available, right? Somewhere? I thought I remembered there being a scoped rifle. Maybe I bought it. I might have bought it. So we could just like throw an assault rifle and something in there. Not that minigun. No, let's just wait the 5 minutes. This is a story mission, not a normal incursion. So, I don't think we're actually on the clock here. But I don't think it's a big deal that we have to do a little bit more of a drive. Also, our cars are so much faster now. Okay. So this is the big one, big chance to grasp victory, the Forgotten Geometry guy said. He's almost making it sound like this is the last story mission, but this would be like kind of a weird anticlimax unless there's a lot of plot that we're going to receive immediately afterward. Wow, that does look like a finale mission number of dudes, I'll say that. We need to take out every hostile here. We have Olsen with them. Virgil, the wise man, the one who brought Sonata here. Yes, well, I did think this could happen. Yes, this is rather awkward. What is this? What's going on? Madam, come on, dude, keep up. This is not exactly rocket science. Okay, so we have our units. Then we have the guys who are pinning down the enemy, but maybe not actually pinning down the enemy. I guess we'll find out exactly how the quote-unquote twist is going to unfold here. It looks like we have a pretty clean approach, though. So, scoped rifle... They're in the middle of, like, the field... What the hell kind of stadium is this? We have the seating all around the outside, and then a bunch of... It looks like some American Gladiators stuff must occur in here. So, I mean, I get to start, like, really close if I want to, right? Like, we could start right... I guess I could start right here. I don't know that it's super beneficial to me to start closer. I guess they have all these snipers. Our rocket launcher unit is going to be a little bit better than their rocket launcher units here because of the fact that we can burst our rockets in the air. So I think we kind of want to get close with him, as close as we can get, which actually may mean that it's better to be over here. Right, then we step out and just, like, shoot. Try to catch some guys moving around. Although being near the enemy, being near the other units is maybe not a good idea. I don't know. We'll find out. Prince of Pistols is probably just going to have to take it easy for a minute. I think I can have him watch this sightline pretty easily. Like he can just move in to like here and then watch that. He could get blown up though, I suppose. Not really a lot I can do about he could get blown up, you know? Now the minigun unit. The minigun unit has some kind of play here. Out of curiosity, we can reach almost into the middle of the arena. So if I was like right here, I have to be a little bit careful about... Oh, I actually definitely don't want to be near the rocket launcher though, do I? I'm just thinking that like stepping out here would give me that plus a little distance, and that's powerful. But also the rocket launcher unit is for sure going to fire directly into my my cone. So maybe we want to swap the sides that these two are on? So I can hang out near the sniper and get a free shot. I don't know. I might just die. This looks like it's going to be legitimately difficult, so this one might take a couple of tries. Definitely want our shotgunner in a place where he can watch a really abbreviated sightline. And then our smoke grenade, I'm not sure what to do with. I'm going to put him over by the shotgunner because he may be necessary to give the shotgunner the ability to approach people, but this first turn, probably, we're not doing anything like that. How far does that go? Not far enough that it might kill somebody if they're moving toward us. Yeah, if anybody tries to approach there, we might get a kill. This might be immediately lethal for our minigunner, but also it might give us a free kill on a grenade launcher unit, which would be super cool. So yeah, I think I wanna shoot this to this upper side just enough to get some fire around the cube. Yeah, like that. I think that's pretty good because I want to fill as much of this space as possible with bullets, and then try to run if you have any movement left. This is scary because if I step out and there's a sniper, I just die. So I think maybe this guy doesn't do anything just yet. Prince moves up to here and watches that. Shotgunner moves up to here and watches this. Smoke grenade guy just waits. I mean, this is really dangerous, right? They could do that thing. And just kill us all. Is there any version of, like, can I be in here and not get killed by that rocket? Yes. Okay. Smoke grenade, maybe back away from the wall. You also probably need to not be against the wall there. But like this, their rocket launcher is just very, very scary. Maybe we get lucky and get him, maybe we don't. If we could kill both of their rocket launchers, that would give us a lot of control over the situation. But all of my units that I want to have orders, so I think... You know what, actually, we probably want this guy to step in here. I want to have this sightline, but not from a place where I'm easily sniped. Something like that, maybe. Alright, let's try it. We might get some really cool, easy kills off of this initial rocket launcher minigun thing, and if we don't, then, you know, whatever. Awesome. Holy crap. It appears there's a localized shape interdiction around Olsen and several other units. Our weapons won't be able to target them. Inconvenient. So hold on, what does target them mean though? Because can I still blow them up? The source of the interdiction seems to be the Forgiven geometry system. Virgil is disconnected. I can't get a hold of him. He's not answering the phone. Weird. Alright, don't try to impede those units. Move back and let them through. Concentrate on taking out the rest of the Sonata force. Okay. So do I get to know which units those are? It would be cool if they would, like, change colors or something. Because I don't feel like I have a good grasp on what is happening here. I do want to watch this happen again, though, because this was kind of nuts. Oh, you know what? I was wondering why that guy didn't die when he ran across the minigun fire. Maybe that's why. Maybe he's one of those units. So hold on, I'm trying to watch this, like, I'm trying to get an eye on... It doesn't look to me like it was super obvious that anybody else survived. But I think probably these SMG units are what we're talking about. So I think we want to maybe move the prince out of the way here. This guy's going to have to take this path out to leave. So we probably just want to bail. Somewhere around here, duck, just like get out of the way. Because if they're just going to leave, then that's fine. I don't have to do anything crazy if they're just leaving. They're just... Boy, I hope they're just leaving. This is a little inconvenient right here. But if the guys in the middle of the arena are the only ones we actually have to worry about, that's actually pretty cool for me. Because the guys in the middle of the arena are not well suited to the task of surviving. We killed a lot of them really quickly. It looks like this guy's just trying to leave that way. It looks like there isn't one coming through this doorway. I mean, I'm going to have this guy do the same little airburst play and hide behind the wall again. I don't know, maybe it'll kill somebody. Doesn't really have a lot of other moves, is the thing. It looks like we're going to be able to kill... I don't know what's happening here. Game's not super good at communicating things to me, but I do know that we can, with most of our units, hide, and even if it turns out that I'm misunderstanding this, we don't, like, lose anything by doing this plan. We're not on the clock here. We lose containment of a couple of doorways temporarily. Oh, minigunner's dead. Nope, never mind. They saved him. Okay, Olsen's having one of his trademark freakouts. It says our weapons won't target those guys, so yeah, like, just hide. They do seem to be leaving, which I'm fine with. We've killed almost everything dangerous in here. The minigunner has been spectacular. Look at this beautiful thing he did. And I thought we were going to get dead, but the rifle guy chose to run into the edge of the fire cone, and the sniper actually killed the other sniper who was aiming at me. So at this point, I think maybe what I want to do is try to get closer to this guy. Stand, fire, crouch. That probably isn't all going to happen within one turn. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Our minigunner is in a position where he is now somewhat unlikely to get anything meaningful done. And I would wrap around here and try to get an angle on that guy, but I'm worried about becoming visible to the SMG unit, so I think I'm just going to keep running. I'm a little worried about this. Yeah. You know what you guys could do is that instead. Okay, I think we can maybe make it out of there. Just in case they do try something, I think we can just kind of let them go, though. So for the most part, this is a turn where we hide and wait for things to resolve. That was a very exciting couple of turns, though. A lot of cool stuff happened in quick succession. See, like, the actual mission gameplay rules. I still really like this part. Okay, so this guy very aggressively hunted our pistol unit in a way that I was not expecting. Who knows? Maybe that'll work. So it seems like this guy was maybe not one of the units that we can't target. Unfortunately, they weren't marked in any way, so there's no way for me to have known. But he came back inside, which certainly is suggestive of him being a real unit that I'm actually supposed to fight. What do I want to do with the minigunner, then? I suppose at this point, the scoped rifle is now the most effective long-range unit on the table, so we can probably get out here and start threatening with it. They don't have a rocket launcher anymore, so I don't need to be too scared of the walls or anything. This guy can probably turn around and head back inside. This guy doesn't really have a play. Yeah, he just kind of keeps hiding, I guess.
System primed.
Alright, it takes a long time for the rocket launcher to fire after standing up, so I think there's some chance he just gets killed by the rifle. But he doesn't have anything else to contribute, really, like, let's do this or do nothing.
Unit down.
Yep, so this guy is definitely not actually just leaving the area. It does seem like the rest of them are content to do that. That one's taking the relic, which is fine. There was a point in the game where I would have been worried about that, but the relic balance is okay for us right now. So you need to get to a place where you are a threat to this rifle. I am not certain that such a place exists. But we still have a sniper.
System primed.
The sniper does not seem to be aiming at that rifleman, and that could be because he is also a unit that we cannot interfere with. But it also could be because just there's a lot of garbage in the center of the arena. Okay, he's aiming at him. Well, even if I got all the way out here, the arena is just too wide for me to cover. I'm going to hide in here until things become a little better for us. I don't know that it really benefits me to do anything other than wait for them to get out of the middle of that large area. This is a cool mission, though. I like the design of it. All right, I have to imagine that I have the advantage here at this range. I'm just gonna creep along the thing here, and we'll get kills if we get kills.
System primed.
We're nowhere near the point where the minigunner needs to be firing to block the exit. They would definitely have to move more than one turn worth of movement to be anywhere near me. This guy doesn't have a lot of ability to run.
Hostile neutralized.
Okay. That's all of the real Sonata units. These guys are not included in the count. Yeah, that's kind of crappy to make all of the units that you have to ignore SMG units, but also for there to be real SMG units on the enemy team, and they're not marked differently in any way. So, like, I'm just letting them leave. What now?
System primed.
What is the thing that needs to happen now? Does the mission not end until they finish leaving? Is that what it is? So Sonata, like, was Sonata Virgil the whole time? Is there even a force that is Sonata? Okay. They're all just, like, getting into this. Nope, they are climbing into the wall, of course. We'll need to follow them. I'll check in with you momentarily. Virgil, let's discuss things. Yeah, he's definitely going to take your calls, madam. That was a cool mission. I believe we're owed an explanation. Well, look. I may potentially have omitted some details from my prior account of the situation. We collaborated with Blue Sunlight to bring Sonata to the city. Valor is the prophetess it mentioned, and I am, as you no doubt will have realized, the wise man. Ironic. Sonata originates from the Renbus platform. an off-world data storage facility originally established by the Enyo Nomad Corporation. She is the only agent in existence with the potential to integrate the real and the shape, the living world and the world of systems. The city is poised to disintegrate, and the shape is approaching collapse. If either of those things happen, then there is no recourse. We had to act. The Shapeform leadership has always operated by its own rules, but this is extraordinary. How could you be so reckless? How could you ignore the authority of the Council? Madam, this is not the time to flog that particular concern. The Council can barely keep the streets clean, and it doesn't have the faintest idea about shape issues. You don't have the equipment to deal with ambiguity. Your rule systems are so rigidly reductive that they shatter immediately upon contact with reality. The depth of your silliness is boundless. Once again, anybody who argues with Madam is immediately right. That's super weird. It's like a superpower. Yes, Sonata has caused a great deal of physical damage, much more than we anticipated. This is why we've been assisting you. If we channel this force, if we direct it, we have a chance at something better. Surely that concept will resonate with you. I'm not going to be lectured by you. Nothing could be worth this terror. You brought this thing here, and you are going to help us defeat it. I'm terminating this for now, and I shall be reporting to the Council. Do not think this is the end of the matter. See, Madam's extreme love of just like the concept of authority, we have a boss and we do what the boss says, and that's going to make everything okay, is just making things worse, basically in every possible way. Okay. Eldon Kellerman now, actively lauding me for driving all the way across the city. I mean, I guess our cars are faster, you know? Yeah, man, I still really like the missions, but a lot of the other stuff around the missions is kind of falling apart. I suspect that the skirmish mode is really a better fit for me. It's just that the skirmish mode didn't exist when we started the series. It got patched in a little later. Oh hey, Sonata's calling me directly. You define my escape from that font of guilt, the world womb. It's always going to be like this, huh? You connect the insentient, the reason, the desire, and the spirit, the potential across the aperture, sorting of the psyche, destiny overturned by a shadow. Who would design an AI to speak in metaphor? Why would you do this? Okay, thanks for that. Thanks for letting me know. That was really useful. All right, we get to bring home our Strike Fear team, the Fear team. You know, the Fear team. And hopefully we can get that random teleportation issue under control, because otherwise it's going to be a real problem in the future. Hey, look, more stuff. Well, this looks like a job for the morgue, or I guess the normal strike team. You got anything here? No, this is just a normal incursion. Okay, we're definitely not sending the 2nd Defense Squad. Let's just have the strike team roll up on him. Oh, I hit send team, thinking, oh, it'll just give me a menu to pick to send my team. When I know that this is not how this works. 2nd Defense Squad, you stay right there. Alright, let's do one more here before we call it for the day. Actually, looking at the timer, we probably have time for more than that even. It's true that first mission did go by pretty quickly. Okay, Sonata's attempting to access this area to make a shape connection. We need to hold the room for 40 seconds. Okay, so don't let them in here for 40 seconds. Got it. Should actually be fairly easy, I think. So we want to minigun through the door. Actually, I could probably do this from, like, here, and maybe catch some of the street with it. I want to make sure we're in a position where I can't be shot from outside of the door. I think this should be pretty good. Alright, I don't know if they're actually going to run into that. We can hope. These guys are a little bit more of a threat, especially this dude with the rocket launcher. So we definitely want to have the shotgunner just like make a run for it. Select this node, duck. You need to Boy, I don't even know what. Back against the wall. What I'm thinking here is that they're probably going to destroy this wall. In fact, I think that's very likely. So what I'd really like to do is get out to here, but I'm worried that I will get sniped before that can happen. This gives us some cover to approach this way. Right, and then we can figure out what they're going to do, and if this rocket launcher steps forward and fires at that post, I'm in a lot of trouble, but if he does anything else, I think we're in pretty good shape. So we have the rifle come around one side, the shotgunner come around the other side, and hopefully we can maneuver these guys into an unfavorable position for their range. Also, you have to put pressure on rocket launchers. I'm actually pretty happy with this starting turn, though.
System primed. Hostile
Yes.
neutralized.
Beautiful. Yep, he did exactly what I knew he was going to do. It looks to me like this is more of a running forward kind of situation. Looks like our sniper may just get himself killed because he's a big idiot. Rifleman, stand up. Fireman, move forward while still crouched, I think. Can you move through the shield? You can, okay. How does the flamethrower actually do anything really meaningful here? I think honestly the flamethrower's move is mostly just like get close to dudes. We'll know more about what we want the flamethrower to do next turn probably. And this guy just keeps the door closed. Oh, he should back up. Fair enough. He may just die. I didn't really think about that. I wasn't thinking about the vulnerability of this position post-wall destruction. There's a lack of imagination on my part. Well, we'll see if it actually comes to pass. If it does, we're going to have to do something about this. But I'm confident that we can.
System primed.
It may be that the unit that's shooting him does not, in fact, stand still and take the shot, and instead is like moving around.
Unit
No,
down.
still not good enough.
Hostile neutralized.
Okay, need to protect the room for another 30 seconds. Shotgunner needs to get over here. So if this guy just runs for the room. Am I screwed? Okay, I don't know why it would generate an unfollowable path here. Then I have to do this manually. Oh, because he was stuck on the corner of the table. Well, he gets into the area. So I may be dead. Really? You can't run between the cars? Nope. Despite the fact that, yes, you very obviously can run between the cars. Oh, you need to stand up. This needs to move back to the point where he can just barely kill somebody as they enter the door. And he get the door closed off before that guy would hit the door. He cannot. Well, I may have lost due to my failure of imagination here. I guess we'll find out. He may not run directly for the door. They do that. They screw around and get themselves shot sometimes. This is where I clicked. And over here, we can just kind of ignore them, I think. Right, like you stop moving that way, you duck and move this way instead. Don't stop aiming, though. Huh. They lose sight of each other and then regain sight of each other, it seems like? Don't really understand that. Okay. Riot Shield guy, I don't know what your deal is, just be over here. Yeah, this guy may just make it in. I can't actually stop him from entering the thing. I can make him die immediately upon doing it, but I think probably the mission is to stop him from entering it at all. Oh, got him. Everybody else is dead, though. So you're not actually going to be able to move. Yeah, I still lose. Right, because you're not going to be able to move fast enough to not die here. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm watching the angle. Maybe they will get distracted by the presence of the shield. Would do something kind of weird here, just trying to like draw attention off. Maybe it'll work.
System prime.
Hard to know what the AI is going to do. I just say I'm a little bit annoyed about the way that our rifle died. Shoot him! Shoot him! This guy was in fact scared.
System.
And we don't really have a play that isn't just wait for the sniper to maybe pull the trigger.
You have failed.
Oh no, this was exactly what we didn't want to happen. Also, whatever. This is not a plot mission. So whenever my squad dies, they regenerate later. Oh no, they're allowed to just leave. Okay, the district may not be happy with us for failing to show up. I didn't fail to show up. I did come to the incursion. Man, like all of the dialogue triggers and everything are completely broken. It's just not... none of it is right. Okay, so that was the strike team. We'll just send them back to their building. It just so much doesn't matter what happens with these little intermediary incursions now. We are all about the story missions. We have quite a bit of money here. Alright, squads are regenerating. Okay, is this an important one? Nope. Let's order a squad over there. Hold on. Probably Gun Trinity does this thing, right? These guys are close too. I think they're about equal distances. So... Sniper, grenade launcher, shotgun. Like, which team do I want to bring? I kind of like using the knife unit. I think it's a fun challenge. Yeah, let's do this. As far as I know, like, almost none of the other factions have any relics, right? Maybe this was a little too easy. Maybe I should have enabled some of those difficulty modes. Alright, we need to get a pistol unit to the edge of the map. Okay. Well, this time the pistol unit at least spawned in the battle and not on the edge of the map. That said, it does look like we're going to be able to just have them leave without really being interfered with. Okay, so that's all you're going to do. The rest of us are going to have to make sure a little bit that that can actually happen. So, how do we do that? What's the way? Minigunner comes up here and does that. We don't have a scoped rifle, but we do have a normal rifle. I'm wondering how I want to cover this entrance, because obviously we're just dueling range with their normal rifle here. We can have the shotgunner come up against the wall and cover the door the way I like for them to do, but it's certainly not foolproof. I think I want the sniper to take kind of the long way around here and get this angle. Not ideal. Yeah, the sightline inside the building is too short. Maybe I just want the sniper to go outside? Provide cover? He's not gonna be. The sniper's not gonna be useful. Alright, well, I think I will have him go here. We'll wrap around here and we'll try to figure it out from there. The grenade launcher can be the one who holds the entrance here first. I'm a little worried about how long it takes for grenades to go off. Like, this may not actually... Yeah. Okay, so do that thing, then hide. The normal assault rifle unit can move to here and try to cover the doorways in general. I think I want to be aiming at that one a little bit more. That'll splat both of these rooms. Well, most of them anyway. Most of both of these rooms. Shotgunner... I guess actually what the shotgunner needs to do is cover this doorway. Because it's totally possible at this moment for someone to do this thing. And that could be really bad for us. So the shotgunner probably needs to like move to here and cover that in a way that's not visible from the outside. Yeah. So that keeps the minigunner safe. And we need the knife unit, I think, to get around here and be able to approach people from the angles they're not looking directly at. Maybe even out to here? He's pretty fast. He might be able to make it all this way in a single turn. The knife unit's really fun to use, honestly. Alright, let's do that. And I think that's orders for everybody, right? I think reasonably good orders for everybody, even. Let's try it. I do think the way the knife unit is clearly just a guy with a pistol who can only fire at point-blank range is a little not ideal, but... Okay, they have a rocket launcher. Didn't plan for that, really. Just kind of ignored him in the planning phase. So that was bad. He fired his rocket directly into the minigun fire, and that's a remarkably good plan. Really shockingly good plan. Just gonna try to run out here and cut these guys up. Chop, chop, chop. I'm gonna give him 5 seconds worth of move orders. Obviously, these two are gonna move around a little bit, which is gonna make this a little awkward. We'll figure it out. Remember, the only thing that actually matters is this guy escaping. And we're still in good shape on that front. Boy, hard to know what this shotgunner's going to do. I think I want to fall back. But I want to fall back while aiming somewhere. It looks like he's headed for the new breach. But can the unit path through that even? Yes. Okay, so... I'm still going to aim this way. Like, you can see the arc of vision. Oh, I guess I don't need to do that because the sniper's got that under control. Okay, yeah, aim over here. You fire like that, and then run back behind some new cover. Now, the rocket launcher doesn't have a super clean shot at this point, and I think the pistol... Like, I think we win. I don't think they're going to be able to stop this pistol unit from getting away. But that was a really good rocket shot. Well, they did find their rocket shot. Now it's pistol versus knife, or pistol and shotgun versus knife. I kind of love this. So what do I think this guy's going to do? Is he going to wrap around here? Or he's going to try to cut him off, right? This is my brilliant plan. I'm gonna stab the extreme close range specialist unit in his stupid face. And you just keep running, buddy. Yeah, that was a really good rocket. The rocket launcher unit was extremely effective. You know, he lined it up all this distance. And my stupid sniper couldn't be bothered to actually, like, fire the gun. How did we kill... This grenade launcher died to what? Oh, he's just barely visible to the rifle through this entrance. And the grenade launcher totally did work. Okay, let's go. Come on, tell me this knife play actually works. Aw, he went the other way. Well, I'm pretty sure he can't, yep, I have failed. What are you talking about? I have 100% succeeded. All my normal squad units are dead, but this guy is guaranteed freedom. That is a success without question. Okay, we've lost the squad to the incursion. Again, saying failing to show up instead of correctly saying that we showed up and failed. See, that message is a little bit more appropriate. So, we're regenning. Good enough for me. A little completely ridiculous that that counts as failure, but I mean, our squad would have to regen either way. I do love that our squads regen so quickly now. Like, you just kind of, if they die, it's sort of like whatever. Alright, show me one more actual mission here. City is remarkably quiet. There we go. Through Balakwa's monitoring, I've discovered the existence of one of Sonata's significant components here in the city. It's known as the Sonata Core, and it's being held by prisoners at a correctional facility in Hope Ridge. Why? Why would that be? There's a security terminal there which Sonata has been using to communicate with its supporters. We'll need to access it to establish the exact location of the core. Okay, that seems very handleable. So, that looks like a job for Gun Trinity to me. We're gonna commit them to that battle and then probably... you know, we'll give it one shot. We'll take one swing at this. And if it doesn't work out, then we will save the second try for the next episode. The plot missions actually come pretty quickly if you don't do other things in between them and you just hold fast forward. Boy, either this one's very complex or the game is locked up. There we go. Seems like it did an awful lot of loading there. Okay, that's a lot of guys. Yes, thank you, madam. You'll need to get a unit through to this terminal, by which we mean this large room that has no computers in it, so that Sheriff can patch through and access Sonata. There are some limited security forces within the prison who may provide assistance. Accessing that terminal will also unlock a large section of the building. Don't ask me why, I didn't do the installation. Alright. Sonata forces are about to make entry. They're not currently aware of our presence, and we have 50 seconds. And there's a nearly infinite number of them, and for some reason... Why are the prisoners in this correctional facility so heavily armed? Are these Sonata units that are coming... I guess these guys, given their position, must be coming in from outside, but man, that's an awful lot of force. Alright, I'm out here. I can... Outside the mission lot on roads and pavements. Okay. Well... Scoped rifle over here makes a lot of sense, I think. It looks like... Okay, we're allowed to deploy on this side as well. I'm trying to figure out... Like, a lot of our units are just not useful at this range. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to get inside is. A lot of windows on this side of the building, but no doors. You know, choke point defense. I guess it makes sense. So... I think a lot of us are running in through this way. I don't want to directly expose us to the rifles too much. I wish I could box select my units and tell them all to just move to this corner, because that's what everybody is doing on this first turn. So we can see what they're planning to do. They're planning to... Oh, never mind. They're going to remain unaware until one of these blue units fires, so they're not going to be unaware for any amount of time at all. Yeah, I mean, we all just have to, like, get close, right? Yeah, this is not going to be a very exciting first turn. Alright, here's hoping.
System primed.
So I think the reason that it took so long to load was the many units that it had to, like, build the AI routines for. Okay, I got something. What was the unit that I actually killed there? I think it was a grenade launcher. So not a bad one. Let's cancel aim and continue approaching. I have 50 seconds. So, I mean, I guess we just open this wall, right? That's easy enough. Then we want the shotgunner. This is going to be annoying to do. Is there a button I can hold? Yes, it looks like if you hold shift, you can just click through an extract. Yeah, you can just click through an obstruction. Also, apparently I deleted the whole movement path there, but I'm not 100% sure how I did it. Okay, you do need to wait a second before beginning your movement. And then honestly, there's not really much reason for me to do anything other than get in here and do the thing, right? We don't know exactly what we're looking at inside the facility, but we just have to get in here and do it. So we do the same thing with all of them, right? Wait 1 second and then... You can run into, like, here? And maybe fire through the windows? Or I guess that would be best done from behind this table. So we might be able to get the fire shape wide enough to fill both of those. I don't know what we're going to see in there. I assume it's going to be pretty hostile, though. Smoke grenade unit, actually, probably pretty useful here. We can do the same thing everybody else is doing. Just run through. And then, you know, as soon as we are in place to fire a grenade into the room, apparently not quite. There we go. Just fire a smoke grenade there so that the minigun is not super shootable while he's doing his thing. Speaking of the minigun, okay, so there are positions here that are safe to crouch in. This is fine. This is not in minigun range. And pistol unit. Wait 1 second, and then you also run in here, but I don't really know. Honestly, have the pistol unit do this. Let's try to hold this side of the hall, because they don't have the explosives necessary to actually destroy walls. They're going to have to go at this the old-fashioned way. And you, once you have fired, you need to also get inside. Okay, he cannot run forward fast enough to die. I like this play. This is a good start.
System primed.
And we have our scoped rifle outside watching the front door and maybe approaching once it looks like they've fed into the hallways enough. I'm glad I brought the rocket launcher. Yeah, don't worry about that, madam. I am 100% sure the control room is well within reach. They've left a pistol unit guarding the door here, which is actually fairly smart. And I think what I'm going to do with this guy actually is pull him back to our new entrance. He can play guard duty over here. And once he's got this under control, then we can pull the pistol unit back, maybe. But for right now, yeah, right now Mr. Pistol is vital. I don't really know what to do with the rocket launcher. I guess you know what I could do with this rocket launcher, actually? Is I could have the scoped rifle, instead of coming over to guard an angle that's already kind of guarded, you can have the scoped rifle move back out to here, right, look in there, and then we just blow a hole in this wall. Be a little careful with it. Like, if I do this, pistol unit's definitely standing too close. We might get a kill on somebody trying to run around the corner, too. If this guy comes around at full speed... yeah, I think that may kill him. I kind of want to shoot this as far down this way as possible. I want to destroy as much of this wall as I can and give ourselves a nice wide firing arc. And at the distance I'm at here, I think it should be very difficult for a normal rifle to beat me. I'm trying to make sure that I have the focus diamond set up right. Okay, yeah. I like this. Everybody else is just making for the control room. Grab the controls, we'll get there well within the timer. I feel like some of these missions aren't really built with rocket launchers in mind, which is, it's kind of a fun feeling. It feels like you're actually breaking it, which is cool. I'm getting some strange... those hostiles are escaping with the core. There's a shape interdiction, we can't target them, best to let them go. Okay, well, alright. Alright, we'll have to hold this area for 15 seconds so I can get some data from the prison system. Should be extremely doable. So, it looks like, in fact, this guy's orders are completely unnecessary, as are everybody else's here. Turns out we don't need to do anything here. There are some unlock areas, but there's nothing to, like... we don't have to worry about this at all. Okay, so... the shotgunner instead, like... there's not really a lot of value to do here. Shotgunner comes out and helps to hold the angle, I guess? Minigun... I don't know. And the smoke grenade unit can actually still go over here and crouch behind a table. You can hold the area for Sheriff. After you've done this, you probably want to take some cover so you don't get killed by a pistol unit. Oh, that's not cover. Ha! Right. I have to remember that when I destroy a wall, walls are destroyed. So actually... the shotgunner can do something a little bit different here, right? Oh no, it doesn't quite clear that that corner out that much. The shotgunner can take up a slightly tighter angle. Alright, well, I do not think that they are successfully going to get to the target zone to stop us from taking control of it. They're going to get the core out, we're going to get the tracking data, and then we're just going to follow them, presumably. That worked beautifully. And we just have to sit here and be in control. I have been asked to do more difficult things, that's for sure. I don't really know what to do with a lot of my units right now.
System primed.
We could try to open up some of this area to shoot through, but I don't know. It doesn't feel important. Right? I think we have this well in hand. I can see why rocket launcher units are as rare as they are. They really are very powerful. There's a lot of gunfire. Hold on, I'm hearing a lot of gunfire and I'm not sure where it's coming from. Oh! Those 2 pistol units really getting the job done. Okay, yeah, we need to hold the control room. Like, I don't know that I need to do anything else here. We have the situation in hand.
System primed.
Alright, so one more turn, and that'll be enough time for Sheriff to download all the data she needs, after which I don't know what we do. That pistol unit really wants to die. We are victorious, apparently. Okay, well that was extremely easy. It probably would have been a lot less easy if I hadn't had the rocket launcher, because we would have had to actually make our way through that hallway with all of the enemies and stuff. I can tell from some wobbles in the shape dynamics that Sonata's mostly naffed off to the Renbus platform. Guess our attack did something. That's good news, but we lost the Sonata core. We need to locate it. If I can access it or potentially erase it, we could eradicate her from the city. Yes, we should, in fact, make that our top priority. Also, Melanie Burr from the Prisons Authority. Hi, what's up? It appears that relations between our factions have soured. I don't agree. Okay. Whatever, man. Problem is that Melanie Burr of the Prisons Authority is such a non-entity in the story that that doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care that she feels that our relations have soured. Alright. Everybody's home, we have a bunch of money, we could expand one of our squads if we need to, which is pretty much, we're just going to sit on this money until we have a need to immediately grow a squad or replace some units or something. So, I guess that's going to be it for us for today. Hey, the plot's actually moving. Stuff is really happening now. We have a plan, we're doing a thing, we're headed toward a conclusion. I like that part. I like the headed toward a conclusion part. Some of the other stuff, less. But come back next time when we will hopefully spend as little time as possible on the strategy map and as much time as possible in the fun part of the game shooting all the dudes. We'll see you then.